Hello Virgo, and welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you're new here, I am your host LeeApocrypha, and it is a pleasure to meet you. I hope you'll consider joining the soul family and turning on post notifications so you'll be notified anytime that I post new content, whether it's fashion or tarot or something else. If you're returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys. Okay, so I'm so sorry I didn't post shit last week. Yesterday was the last day of my 2 weeks notice. We had the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Was the last day of my 2 weeks notice. And the week prior, the first week of that, I was already working where I got rehired. So I was working 3 jobs and it was fucking crazy, and I was just super exhausted and drained. So I'm sorry I just disappeared off the face of the earth. I do that sometimes. But yeah, so please bear with me. My schedule's changing. I've been really busy and exhausted. So let's see where the rest of this reading goes. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, there's a lot. So there was this one card that was gonna come out, and I felt called to pull it. It's the Emperor. And then we have some other cards that flipped up, and then underneath the deck we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, so the cards that flipped up, I think I'll take all of them for you. I feel like this may be significant. The King of Wands, Death. I'm sorry. Is this the death? I mean, it's 13, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the death card. And then we have... No. It probably isn't the death card. What else could be? Because all of the major... Am I tripping? Okay, this is weird. Alright, anyway. So we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's because death card is number 13, but as you can see, the Emperor has the words, the Emperor. Even the Wheel of Fortune has the Wheel of Fortune. So it shows that the major arcana and the court cards have the word, but this one doesn't. So it's making me think that it's not the death card, but tarot minor arcana don't go beyond 10. So this is okay. So again, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, I'm like distracted. That's tripping me up. And then the Five of Pentacles also in reverse, with the Sun in reverse underneath the deck. So let me go ahead and move these cards around a little bit. Okay. Alright. So, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune is about cycles. Okay. And what I'm seeing here with this being in reverse is that there may be cycles that you are caught up in. There may be a cycle that it's time for you to let go of. It's time for you to heal from. It's time for you to move on from. But it may have been very difficult for you recently, or it has been for the amount of time that you have been trying to work through whatever it is that has been difficult for you. Okay, and with the Emperor here, it's important for you to know your worth and know your power, but it's also important for you to not allow that to treat you or to treat other people wrongfully, or to use people or to manipulate people to your advantage, or just because you want your agenda to be met. Okay, This may be you. It may be someone in your situation that may be pretty, they'll have their way at any cost. Okay, and with the King of Wands here, this may be someone, I don't know, for some of you, this may be a fatherly figure. You may be a father. Even if you're not, even if you're a mother, you know, take it as resonates. Or even if you're not at all. It's very interesting because here I'm seeing two conflicting energies. And I'm not sure right now if this is the same person or if it's two different people. But both are in masculine energy. Doesn't mean that they're a man, but they most likely will be. But doesn't have to be the case. Here again, with these two energies, I'm getting the sense of someone who's willing to do whatever at whatever cost to get their way, even if it means stomping on someone. Isn't that cute? It's like a little bull. It's so cute. This fucking asshole stomping on it. Ew. And then there's this other energy that's very, like, it shows that this person is actually taking the time to teach children or to try to help others perceive things in a way where they can continue and they can view things from a positive perspective or a realistic yet positive perspective. It's like there's this essence, perhaps this is you within yourself. There's this part of you that is there for yourself and passionate and loving and caring and creative, that needs to be brought to light, that needs to be reborn, that needs to be shared and explored and again shared with other people. But there's this aspect perhaps within you or a situation, this could be two different people, it could be the same person, could be you, that is manipulative, controlling, selfish, cunning, like whatever the words are that you want to use. These are very conflicting energies. I feel like this is a part of a cycle that is going on in your energy. You have this energy about you, perhaps, again, if this is you, then there's this essence of like, you need to know your worth, you need to know your power. I saw 8:18, and 8 is about cycles. 8 and 1 make 9, and 9 is close to being the end of a cycle. It's about lessons. What have you learned from this person? Whether negative or positive, it's important to acknowledge what you have learned and use that to your benefit, to progress and to grow, to succeed. Okay. So there must be an end to something. I just feel this card so strongly. Like, it's such a beautiful card in its own way. But it's weird because both this card, the Death card, and the Emperor have their foot up on some kind of living being. Right? We have the Emperor with the foot on this bull, this little bull critter, and then we have the Death card, this woman with her head on this, perhaps a child. There needs to be an end to stop reaching out for someone who doesn't fucking care. Period. If someone treats you like shit, you do not deserve it. If someone treats you like shit, that's your cue to get the fuck out while you still can. You see red flags, you see how this person like uses other people, manipulates other people. There may be a nice side to this person, which is probably what you're attached to. Oh, I could see how this person can be so understanding and compassionate and loving, but then there are those days that they're just an asshole and they don't care about anything else but their damn self. Don't be with someone who's two-faced. Okay? I just got like, I just heard like bipolar in my mind. Being bipolar isn't a bad thing. Like some people unfortunately have those you know, challenges in their life, those difficulties of having very extreme emotions, or sometimes in like perspectives and different scenarios like that. Maybe, okay, if this person is bipolar and they're going through that, then, you know, of course that's understandable that people need help when it comes to mental difficulties, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. But that's not an excuse for someone to treat you like shit. Period. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter what you've been through, what you're going through. That's not an excuse to treat people like shit. Period. Alright? And don't allow people around you to treat you like shit. If they need help, then, you know, I feel like you do what you can to help. This person may take advantage of that. They may see how nurturing, caring, and understanding you are. And maybe they use their past against you. Or maybe they use their past in a way to make you feel guilty so that you put all the time and effort into fixing them while they're over here doing whatever the fuck they want, or just controlling you. They'll watch you dance in front of them, trying to move mountains for them while they're over here like, huh, that's funny. You're trying to move a mountain for me. Huh, wow, thanks. But good luck with that. You know, I feel like this person, regardless of what they're going through, and again, that doesn't make it okay. No one should be treating anyone like an asshole. We all have struggles. We all, you know, need to learn healthy coping mechanisms and different things like that, regardless whether you have mental illness or not, or whatever you want to call it. You know, if you need help, then seek help. Okay? There's something that needs to end, and I feel like it's this reaching out. It's like you're chasing this person who's not available because they don't want to be, because they choose not to be, because they'll see you put in all the time and effort, Virgo, and they want it all. Give it to me. But then they don't give you a fucking penny. They don't give you anything in return. They're just breadcrumbing you. And they're like, oh, keep reaching for me. You'll never truly have me. Because they're not gonna fucking reciprocate. Maybe not even ever. Look, I just got chills. The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, both in reverse. The Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, love, balance. The Three is about working together. It's about building something together with someone or a group of people at work or whatever the case is. If this is a relationship, it's about building the foundation of your relationship and building upon that. If this is a person in your life, you may need to end this situation. Doesn't mean you have to stop talking to them completely, but you need to give yourself space and time to really evaluate your situation for what it truly is, not what this person says. Actions speak louder than words. I don't give a fuck what you say. Prove it with your actions. You say you love me? Okay, prove it. oh, but I love you and you should know, you should never have to question my love for you, and blah 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 blah. Like, okay, I hear you talking, but your actions don't prove anything that you're saying. So, I mean, would you rather believe someone's words just because they're nice and they feel good? Like, oh, they tell me that they love me and they tell me that I'm the only one and all of that? Or would you rather them actually prove it to you? That they're not going around behind your back, or they're not, lying to you, that they're actually doing what they say they do. If they say that they're going to take you on a date, they want to be there and show up and take you on that date. Whatever the case is, take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be just that, okay? But the point is this person showing up for you because you sure as hell are showing up for this person? And if they're not going to reciprocate and they don't want to work on things, you're wasting your fucking time. You're caught up in a cycle with someone who doesn't fucking deserve you. Period. Based on what I'm seeing here, okay? If this is your situation, take it as it resonates. Don't force it to fit, okay? But that's what I'm seeing here, unfortunately, Virgo. With the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, so that's some hope here at the end, saying that you're tired of feeling left out in the cold. This person may be keeping an eye on you, but like not in good ways. I feel like if this is someone your energy, they're the kind of person to expect something from their partner and not do the same. Like, I'm the kind of person in a relationship, I will never expect anything of my partner that I am not willing to do myself, or say, or watch, or be, or whatever. I would never expect something from my partner that I don't expect from myself. Okay? I feel like this person expects so much from you, but then they don't fucking... they're not a reciprocal kind of person. They'll beg and beg and beg and try and take and take and take from you. Or try to make you feel guilty for their stupid shit. But you feed into it. For some of you, I feel like you feed into the situation, and that's why shit is where it is, because you're fucking stuck. You're stuck thinking things are going to change. You can't change everybody. Honestly, you can't change shit. You can't change anybody. All you can do is share your knowledge, your information, your perspectives, your history, what you've been through, and hope that that will inspire someone to work through their shit and to change, make healthy changes in their lives so that they can be happier and healthier for themselves and people around them. But if this person don't fucking care, you can put in all the effort till you die and they will still not fucking care. Because this person is incredibly fucking selfish. And in the end, they're only out for themselves. They don't even, I feel like this person doesn't even acknowledge the kind of person that they are. They would be in complete denial if someone were to be like, hey, you're one of these kind of people. They'd be like, no, I'm not. Like, how dare you claim that I would be that kind of person? I love you so much. How dare you say that I would, use you or breadcrumb you after all that I do for you? I feel like they guilt trip you. But then they have nothing to share, like nothing to show for it. Nothing. I bet you could list off a bunch of things that you've bought them, that you've taken them to restaurants, gone on dates. I feel like, I'm not saying to keep a record, okay? None of that matters. But I'm saying that there's a whole list of things that you have done for this person, and you could probably count in one hand how many things they've actually done for you. And I don't mean like, oh, they just, how can I say? I feel like you have gone above and beyond, and this person just gives the bare minimum. Okay? So this isn't important, okay? But like, let's say for example, just to give one example, let's say that you take this person to Red Lobster for a date, right? Or wherever the fuck you like, an expensive restaurant is my point. And you take them out on these dates because you want to take them somewhere nice. You want to show them, hey, you know, this doesn't mean anything to me. The money, it's not that doesn't mean anything to me. The time that we can share and enjoy this beautiful, delicious food together, that's what's important to me. But this person, they'll be like, okay, let's go McDonald's. Here's our date. McDonald's date. Which there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying if you're the type to always do fucking Red Lobster dates and they're always doing fucking McDonald's dates, there's a problem. That's not equal. It's not. And again, there's nothing wrong with like a cheap date. Nothing. Like, I would love to go on a fucking picnic date where we maybe make our own food. Like, it could be fucking sandwiches. Let's go out and do something. It doesn't have to be expensive. Like, but my point is, you give and give and give and give and show that like you're willing to, what's the word I'm trying to say? You're willing to go above and beyond. You're willing to put in that extra effort to show just how much you care. And this person will just, okay, I guess like I'll pay for this date. I guess like let's go to McDonald's then. Cause it's right there and it's cheaper. When you're over here literally maybe even saving money each paycheck to take this person out on a special occasion, to go to a concert, to go to a dance or a ball, or to see a movie the night it comes out, or whatever the case is. I feel like you're the type to really go above and beyond for this person, and they don't do the same, and you deserve way better. Okay, Virgo? The Sun is in reverse underneath. Justice is in reverse underneath. The Ten of Cups is in reverse underneath. All of these cards are in reverse, Virgo. Do you have any question? If this is resonating with you, if you feel this deep down inside, do you have any question about this person ever trying to reciprocate? Because from what I see, they're never going to. The Sun in reverse. The supposedly happiest card in the whole deck. In reverse. The Justice card, which is about balance. It's about reciprocity. It's about justice. And it's in reverse. And then the Ten of Cups, which is about family, friendship, love, compassion, fulfillment, true emotional fulfillment. Also in reverse. Virgo, do you have any questions? If all this resonates with you and you're still doubting, is that this person? Like, I know that they do that, and they do that too, and they also do that, but I don't know, because they tell me that they love me so much, and they always hug me when they come home, and that don't mean shit. I have an ex that I literally would, I would ask him things sometimes, and he would just stay quiet. And I had this feeling, like, I just know, like, okay, he's staying quiet because he doesn't want to admit the truth. He'd rather stay quiet than to lie. Which, okay, I appreciate you not lying to me, but you staying quiet is still lying because you're not admitting the truth. I would have these feelings that he's lying to me, and then he would keep his mouth shut. Sure enough, I'd find out that was fucking right. He would tell me he loved me, he'd tell me, oh yeah, I'm doing this, and blah, 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 and behind my back, that wasn't the case. I gave and gave and gave and gave and gave, and he breadcrumbed me. And I feel like this is you. Like, I would tell him, silence speaks volumes. You choosing not to say anything at all just proves to me that maybe I was right. I don't want to assume, and that's why I asked you. But if you're not going to come forward with the truth, then how am I not made to feel or to believe that you're not speaking the truth because you don't want to say the truth, because you know that you're in the wrong? And sure enough, again, I'd find out, oh yeah, sure enough, I was right. Just because this person doesn't say certain things, silence speaks volumes. Actions speak louder than words. You can say all the most beautiful fucking things in the world. Don't mean shit if you don't prove it with action. Period. You could say, I want to be a CEO and I want to be successful. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to, whatever. This could be taken so many different ways. But if you don't get off your ass and make it happen, it's not going to happen. You can be like hoping and praying and wishing and trying to, wanting that energy. But if you don't actually get off your ass and make it happen, it's not going to happen. If this person doesn't get off their fucking ass to prove to you that they genuinely care after everything that you have done, and they still breadcrumb you and expect you that words are enough, words don't mean shit. They don't. Especially these days, people just fucking say whatever just to get you, just to make you happy. The Sun in reverse, Justice in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. Will. Excuse me, I was gonna sneeze. Anyway, Wheel of Fortune in reverse too. Like, this is not a fruitful situation, Virgo. Be careful with this person, and if this is you, this shouldn't be you. I hope this isn't you. But everyone is on their own journey, but that doesn't mean that you have to put up with someone's bullshit. You don't have to put up with someone saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, don't go, like, blah, 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 and things will change, but then they're not doing shit to change shit. Okay, you say things are gonna change. How? Okay, you don't even know. So then how are things gonna change? Now, if you're like, how are things gonna change? And they're like, okay, well, I'm learning that this makes me feel like this, and so I'm trying to work on this in order for things to be better and not end up like this. If they have a plan of action, then that shows effort. And I'm not saying you have to leave the person just because they're, whatever. But if they show plans of action and you actually see them trying, then you give them a chance if you want to. Then they deserve a chance. But if they're saying all this shit, talking all this shit, like, oh yeah, I'm changing and I'm doing this, and they're literally the same fucking person with zero effort to even consider making changes in their life. I saw 28, 38, by the way. And again, 8 is about cycles. They're caught up in cycles. If they show no effort to make changes, don't waste your fucking time, because they will not change. Unfortunately, you cannot change people. All you can do is share your time and your energy and your knowledge and your perspectives and the tools that you have learned, your coping mechanisms, for someone to learn how to take that and run with it and to use that to help them. But in the end, you can't change anybody. Period. Only yourself. And you deserve better than to be caught up in these cycles. I feel like this is dragging you through the mud. It's your family, your friends, your coworkers maybe seeing you in such distressed levels because your energy is so torn between what to do about this situation. If you feel intuitively, I need to end this situation so that I can have, a beautiful new beginning with someone who actually cares and who will actually treat me as I deserve, and I to them, then you do what you need to do, what feels right for you. Okay, Virgo? So I'm so sorry if this is your situation. This is bullshit that you're going through. I'm sorry. But I hope that this message brought you some clarity, some perspective into your situation. I hope you'll consider joining the Soul family and turning on post notifications so you'll be notified anytime I post new content. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, all that jazz. And I hope to see you in the next one. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.